Yo, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to Dicey Decisions, where we do stuff, where we roll dice, spin stories, and get
remember
better
our
microphones.
intros.
And remember our intros. We also get better microphones. If you hear the sound quality tonight sounds a little bit better, that's because I tried so hard.
I got so far.
Yes. We do have a couple of we do have a couple of whatchamacallits. Are you? Yeah.
One of my favorite candy bars.
You okay there, Tip?
Let's just assume that my ear jacks aren't working and proceed.
Okay. We have some announcements to make. We have a Patreon. You can find it at patreon.com/KinesisTutter or at the link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. We have exclusive behind-the-scenes updates, just kind of goings-on in our little home studio that we have going on here. You can get it for super cheap, and if you want to support the show, that's cool too. You don't have to get anything out of it. You can just support us and make us feel good about life. So check that out. We have also set this show up as a podcast. You can find it at any place you get podcasts from. Google Play. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Spotify, a couple other places. You can find us on podbean.com. That's Dicey Decisions. So if you can, if you can't find us, just let us know, and we'll do our best to fix that. If you have a Twitch Prime subscription that you haven't used, go ahead and scroll down, click subscribe, and you can get us for free whenever you want. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, you can do that for free, even if you don't have Twitch Prime. So subscribe. Do it. Do it now. And last but not least, our Twitter account, the official Twitter account for the show is at Dicey Decisions, no spaces. Super easy to remember. So you can just follow that and find out about our updates. As any of you may have noticed, we are starting an hour later because reasons. And that's fine. It's okay. This is fine. It's fine. He's fine. This is fine.
Are you okay?
No, he said he's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's fine.
This is fine.
Yes. So that's actually all the announcements I have. Carly, you had something to say?
Yes. It is Pride Month. Happy Pride, everyone. Just a friendly reminder that this is a LGBTQIA plus
Queer.
queer. This is a queer-friendly stream / podcast.
Let's be real, we're a pod crap.
We are.
Yeah, we're a
so
pod
far.
crap. This is an LGBT-friendly pod crap. And, keep things nice because this is a time for celebration. This is a time for remembrance. And I just wanted everyone to go forward with that in mind.
Hell yeah, what a celebratory time.
I love
Just a
you.
wonderful month, this 20 by teen.
This 20 by teen is wonderful. Thank you, Carly. Kit and or Tip, do you have anything to add? Any announcements? Any things?
Nope.
No? All right.
Yeah, just getting good.
Then with no further preamble, let us jump into tonight's episode where things are about to get dicey.
Mm.
Is it working? Okay, cool. We're back. Sweet. Hello, everyone. So, last we saw our adventure. As soon as I find it. Last we left our story. Two warriors, a swordswoman from the south and a barbarian from the north, had been traveling with two musicians, Oran and Gurg, and had arrived in the city of Dagdaral, run by a religious oligarchy known as the Paladins of Justine. They came with a fifth companion, Oakfather, a dragonborn unique in coloration and in religion. He followed the human goddess Death, or, as he called her, the Silver Lady, who gave him a vision the previous night, according to him. He was given a missive, a goal, that now required his path to diverge from the groups. He left, shortly after meeting a small bird-like creature named Soot, who seems to only be able to communicate through mimicry and imitation of the things he hears. Which are the same thing, I realize as I read that. Oran and Gurg left to go perform and make some money like you do, and the three of you were left to enjoy the festival around you. You harassed a tent worker who probably deserved it, and had several card readings done by an elderly dwarf woman named Brenda.
Brenda. Fan favorite.
Fan favorite. After receiving some admittedly ominous predictions, you stepped out of the tent and into a battlefield. You watch as this small group of paladins, air quotes, stop, and one of them kind of turns to address the crowd around you as you're kind of standing in this surprise clearing. Across the way and a little bit to your right, there are some a group of what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually have to count now. Oh god, kill me now. A group of about 20 people dressed up with dragon masks, and they're all carrying these these really heavy maces. And there's this small group of about 6 people dressed up. They look like paladins. They're wearing this kind of ramshackle silvery armor. I'm actually gonna play some battle music now. Get ready for this shit.
Ooh, exciting.
Let me see if that's working. Is that audible?
I hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's audible.
Oh, that's too
Ooh.
loud. That's too loud. Whoa. Oh shit. Sorry for that, everyone. So that's what you see around you. And actually, I could show you what you're seeing, if you would like to.
Ooh, visuals.
Watch as that's loaded.
Visuals. Heck yeah.
So yeah, that's...
Yee.
Oh yeah, so that's what you're seeing. And you see this person who I've outlined in red here, that I just pinged. You see this person dressed as a paladin kind of stop and turn around and address the crowd. Citizens of Dagdral, in your hour of need, we protected you. And now the time has come to take up the blade yourselves. Will you fight with us? And the crowd responds with a few awkward, some half-hearted clapping as the air quotes dragon army takes position in the open space before you. You see them kind of, this one kind of steps forward, and the whole group kind of maintains formation behind. And this whole group also step forward, just doing their thing. Actually, they only go that far. This one actually right here does a thing. Thing happens. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, let me just do that. Should whisper it to me. Okay, so this one actually, they step forward all menacingly, and then they they trip and immediately fall prone.
Great
It's actually
start.
really fucking funny. I did not intend that. I didn't think of that. That's good. That's good shit.
Came to a gang fight and just fucking choked on it.
I'll just have that be his, that'll be his prone thing. Well, that doesn't make sense. That's not a good prone. I'll figure it out. So yeah, what are you guys doing as he like calls that out?
Can we back up so we're not standing in the ring?
Sure, yeah, you can do that if you want to. As you start to step back, you know, nobody steps forward to like assist, and the paladin, this paladin, by the way, is wearing like this really large helmet that is like way too big for his head, and he looks at you, and he notices you three because you're kind of standing out in the open, like starting to back up, and you see he's just kind of like giving you this like pleading look with his eyes, and it's kind of sad.
Aw.
Okay. So I stride forward
Let's kick some butt.
Okay.
and I say, I'll join you, and I summon my weapon into my hand.
Okay. You can move your character or point to where you want her moved. You should be able to move her. You step that far forward? Okay. Okay, cool.
Helga too.
You step forward as well? Sweet.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Following the leader.
Nice. Soot, what are you doing?
Soot, seeing his two new friends stepping forward, is hesitant. He's not sure if he should quarrel with this. So he takes out his prayer wheel and gently places his other hand on it and casts guidance, which is a
Okay.
cantrip, which I'm gonna press.
Okay. Who are you, you're giving guidance to yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Just bear in mind that is a concentration spell, so, if you take a significant amount of damage or something, I would probably...
Oh shit. Well, it's fine.
It's okay. No, that's fine. That's a point of concentration spells. You have to maintain concentration. You can only have one concentration spell up at a time. But that's
So
just
he's
something
looking
to bear in
within
mind.
himself to ask, through Thana's guidance, should he join in this quarrel that he has no stake in?
Okay. All right. So you do that. So you cast guidance on yourself. Katrina, you watch as this young lady in a dress holds out her hand, and from her hand these sparks and fire suddenly erupt, forming a blade, and she's now holding this almost leaf-shaped golden bronze sword with a amethyst gem in its hilt. And so she does that, and Helga's just like, Helga's.
Helga takes out
Helga.
her great axe and just is kind of like
All right, so
holds it at the ready.
you all prepare yourselves for battle, and with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just realized I have dice over here, so I don't even need to worry about you guys. Roll for them.
Wait, was that me? Oh, I got a 4.
Oh no. Seriously?
Six-
Hold on. Hold on.
16.
Hold on. Nobody say them yet. Jesus. I'm waiting for everyone. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I'm behind the point. Where the fuck is initiative?
It's at the
It'll
top
be
of your
up
character.
top middle.
Oh,
There we go.
tip, just to point out, you don't need to roll the d4 until you do the ability check.
Cool.
Yeah, so you can just wait. You can wait for that.
I think you should let her keep that though.
No.
Dang,
Aw.
it was a good one.
It's okay. I'm just spending my luck early. It's fine.
It's
Good
okay,
job,
you have a
but-
25% chance to get it. Okay, so first up in the okay, anyway, so first up is Soot with a 21 in initiative. Solid. Oh god. Both of you, I'm hearing the tip. That is way too fucking loud. Jesus.
I don't know how to solve this.
So Tiff, go to the settings. Under my settings, like right where it says, underneath where it says like save name, there's master music volume level.
And Cat has a 16.
Oh, okay. That works.
And so Helga,
Yes.
what is your what is your dexterity modifier?
Hold on. I need to pull up the character sheet. Oh,
Because
It
you
is
tied
zero.
with something. It
It's
is a
zero.
0? Fuck. Okay, so I need you to roll a separate dexterity check to see if you are slightly faster than this group of 20 Dragonborn.
Okay, I need to
reenactors.
step away from the microphone because our food is here.
Food! Okay.
I'll be right back.
Dexterity check.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do I need a check or a saving throw?
No, just a check.
Okay.
It's
I don't
your-
think
it's
it'll
your,
make a difference anyways. It's 17.
Yeah, it's the split second that you're able to get the jump on him. So as you guys all step out, that the one of the ones in the lead, who seems to be wearing a more ornate dragon mask, as is this one over here, that one, the one who fell, stands back up, kind of shakes the mud off, and there's a couple of snickers in the crowd, and they seem to be fuming behind their mask. Actually, the air has gotten a little colder today. There's a little bit of cloud cover that's passed over the sun, and the only light that's coming from above really is from the little miniature glowing orb that kind of floats above the city, the mysterious Eye of Justine. But we are up first in initiative with Soot, who is way back here. So Soot, for your turn, what are you doing? Now that initiative has started, I will be moving the characters, so just tell me where you want to go. If you click and hold, you can point it out. It just makes it easier so people aren't moving their shits all around the battlefield.
Okay, Soot is actually very... I want him to move...
You can hide behind the boxes, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's going to go... Well, really, I want to do Keen Mind to see if Soot recognizes either of these factions of people. Like,
Well, Keen Mind isn't like a thing you activate. Keen Mind is
it's just
like
something he knows.
It's just he's just that's just a feat that he has. He's just smart.
Ho ho.
He's just smart.
Smart
If
boy.
you would like to roll a history check, you certainly can.
I would like to do history check while also hiding behind the boxes.
Okay, so you're gonna go and let me see. What's your speed? Your speed is like 30? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go 5, 10, 15, 20, I'd say, right here. Is that a good spot?
Perfect.
And you're a small boy, so I would say you have about I'd say you'd have half cover in a certain direction from that. So I would say certain attacks would have like certain ranged attacks would have a Jesus Christ.
What was that?
It's fun music, babe.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, you have partial
Good.
cover.
Hopefully
You have partial
rolled a 17 for history.
Okay, so you rolled a 17 for history. You remember one of the members back at home did come from this city, and they did recount a lot of tales of some of the festivals that were held at this city. And one of which was something that is known as the Shine Scale Festival, which is a big celebration of a military victory where this city was under siege by a draconic army, and they fought them off, and it was brave, and everyone's like, yeah! Well, this appears to be... You kind of look around at, like, these... And you kind of notice with your keen eyes and keen mind that everyone here seems to be... Like, at least the paladins, for sure, they definitely seem to be, like, 15 or 16. Very, very underdeveloped humans. Or not fully developed. I won't say underdeveloped. That's an unfair thing to say. And
Peasant.
it's not a very cool thing to say. And the Jesus Christ, Tiff, could you please turn your volume down?
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to listen to you, but I can't hear you and the music.
Sorry, I was horking down some sushi. Okay.
Okay.
So, where were we? was I
The
saying?
greater music of the battle has finally faded away.
Sorry. This is actually really good music, yeah. Thank you, Kevin MacLeod, for making all this royalty-free music. I love it.
Woo, Kevin!
Good job, Kevin.
So yeah, you recognize this as what looks like a reenactment, and it looks like it's kind of like just a thing, you know, these unfortunate teenagers have been brought into, and you're also you're good at math, 20 against 6, and the 6 are like young teenagers, and everyone else appears to be either an older teenager or young adults, and you're just like, this seems like hazing.
Seems shitty.
But that's just what you kind of deduce in that brief moment of like, what's going on here, which is quite a bit. But you're a smart boy, so it's reasonable to assume that you would deduce that much. You're a very smart boy.
Smart boy.
Smart boy. Smart boy is. Smart boy wants to flail his arms. I don't know. Let's see what his friends do.
Well, you've already that's your turn. Unless
Yeah.
unless you have a bonus action specifically.
No. So it's gonna wait this one out.
I mean, you have an intelligence of 14, so you're not super smart, but you're not stupid. So, anyway. Next up in the order is Katrina.
Woo!
Katrina.
All right, so Kat kind of looks around, and then she decides to point towards the larger collection of quote-unquote enemies.
Sure. Well, they're both the same size, so you'd have to pick
On my
one.
screen, it looks like one's smaller. My apologies.
Yeah, there's 10 each. And they're in kind of a half-assed formation right now.
Oh.
Okay. So I will point toward. Nah, let's do this group actually,
Okay.
and I'll cast Magic Missile.
And what is your target? I guess.
The front 3.
The front 3? Okay, so they're each going to just immediately take damage because you don't have to roll for that. Okay. So, what do you got?
So I just roll my damage die.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find it. Oh well, here we go. Might actually. Here we go. 11 force damage.
That's total. So bear
Okay.
that in mind. So it's 1d4 plus 1. So if you hover over that in the chat, you'll see you got a 1 on one of them, 3 on the other, and a 4 on the other. So that was respectively 2, 4, and 5 damage each.
Okay.
So we'll have them go 5, 4, and 2. That didn't save.
And I'll say back beasts.
Oh god.
Back beasts. Okay.
And I'm like hamming it up. Like I'm acting like middle school play sort of acting.
Oh, like
Kat
like
is a terrible actor.
go ahead and roll a performance check.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, babe, you know what would be great? Is if I had any form of utensil in here.
Oh, sorry, they're in the bag over here.
It's okay. Oh, we can wait until after your turn. 4!
I told you, Kat is a terrible actor.
Okay.
I've tried acting before and I got a natural 1. I knew it was gonna be bad.
I knew I
Good
know
job, Kat.
I know I shouted it out in surprise, but I am going to require you to say that out loud.
I got a 4.
Okay. Oh god. Yeah, quick reminder. Audience can't see your rolls, so you gotta say them out loud. Yeah, it's bad middle school play. It's back! Beasts. Or whatever your interpretation of really bad middle school play is.
Be gone.
You gone foul line?
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 Okay, alright. So that's Katrina, do you want to do anything with your movement? Bonus action?
Yeah, I'm going to move up. What is my movement speed? I don't know. It's been a minute.
Well, why don't you tell me what you want to do, and then I can tell you.
I want to move towards them.
You want to move towards them? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can get it right up next to the leader if you want to.
Sure, a little bit behind him.
Sure. So, like, right there-ish?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
Okay. Again, the audience can't see that, so you're fine.
This is where me and you are trying to be subtle.
Oh my god. Okay. So it is now the paladin's turn, and they're immediately going to disperse. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, kind of. These two are going to come back here and be surprised that there's a little bird there. One is going to jump up here. Another's going to be hiding behind the boxes. And these two are going to kind of stand here. This one specifically is significantly shorter than the rest. They most of them appear to be young humans, like 15 or 16. Kit, you don't know.
Cool.
Neither does Helga. So we'll see how that goes. This one here appears to be significantly shorter and more stout than the rest of them. So that's just, and they kind of stand there and look at each other nervously and look at you with a little hopeful because you're a small girl in a pretty dress, but you pulled a sword out of thin air, and everyone's kind of like, what the fuck? Because that's not normal. So that's it for them. They're just going to kind of sit there and prepare themselves for the oncoming attack.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Dun 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 dun.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, so next up is Helga. What are you doing?
Which one of the baddies looks the most menacing?
Well, this one is still covered in mud. So I guess this one here that's kind of facing down Katrina and the other two paladins appears to be the most, I guess, menacing.
Okay. I'll rush him.
Oh god.
Okay, so you can get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about there with your normal speed.
Yep.
Unless you're raging, in which case you can get
I don't think I'm raging yet.
right here.
Helga's not raging yet.
Yet. Okay. Would you like to use your action to dash?
Nothing's happened yet, so.
I mean, Katrina did attack these guys with a magic missile.
Oh, true.
I used my weakest ass attack.
Oh yeah, you went.
I didn't
You
want to
shot
hurt
it at
them.
them. You shot it at them, and they went, "Oh, no, no, oh, what the hell?"
You said they're a bunch of little kids. They're kids, right?
The ones on our side are kids.
Oh, the ones on our side are kids. Those ones are not kids.
Yeah,
oh,
those
okay.
ones definitely appear to
Then
be
yeah,
young
let's
adults,
rush that up to him. Let's dash.
All
dash
right.
up.
You get
Dash
right
away,
up in his
dash away,
face.
dash away, Helga.
Dash away, dash away, dash away.
Dash
Helga.
away all.
Yes. All right. So you get
Helga
right up in his
dashes
face.
in.
That's your movement and your action. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to use?
Do I have a bonus action? Hold on.
I mean, it's a bonus action to rage, but you said you weren't doing that
No,
yet.
I'm not gonna rage.
Yeah, so you just charge up.
Yay. 'Cause, 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 'cause Here's where what's the fun part about D&D is like it's not like I'm running up and like stopping in front of him. It's just that, like that's what I can do in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But like in real time, it just appears that like I've just dashed up and stopped in front of him.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
It's like
Alright.
football, but theatrical.
I'm done.
Okay, so that's it for your turn. Okay, now it is time for the Dragon Army. We're gonna get to that guy in a second, but these ones all charge forward, yelling bloody murder. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And,
Oh gosh.
30. Alright, so those get about there. They just charge forward. Those guys can't really do anything, so they're going to use their bonus action to dash. Their not bonus action, their action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that one's also going to go there.
Oh shit, sit.
This one's going to charge forward here and here, and we'll do a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, we're gonna do that. And this one's gonna like run around here because he kind of like runs around in a circle because he doesn't really know what the fuck to do because this was not part of the plan. And so these two here are going to attack the Paladine. What is their fucking... There it is. We're just gonna do that. They make 2 melee attacks. So, bam. Bam. Oh shit, yeah, both of those hit.
Oh shit.
Oops.
My new friends.
Alright, so they both collectively do they do what's it called?
Damage.
They do damage, and what happens is this one paladin who was like behind the box and ready did not expect them to come running around from the side, and you just hear this little as they take 22 points of bludgeoning damage with these very, very heavy. As they get closer, Katrina, at least, you notice that these are they're maces. They're like actual chunks of metal, but it appears that they kind of half-assed wrapped them with like a little bit of leather, but you know that's not really going to do much to stop it from hurting because it's a bludgeoning weapon.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing that happened. Yep, so that one takes damage. Katrina, well, we'll just do these guys first. So we're just going to roll to see if it hits, and they all take just to make my life easier, everyone takes the same amount of damage per hit. Because fuck it. Okay, so that first one misses. That one hits, so this guy takes just 11 points of damage. This guy here, that's a natural 20. And a 17. Shit. Okay, so that actually takes 33. It takes 33. And Katrina. So, you are surrounded by 4 of them, and 2 of them are flanking, which means that they get advantage. So they're going to roll for this one here first. That is a let me see. That is a 15 to hit on the first attack.
Give me a second. My computer's being slow. I'm trying to get my character sheet up.
You're fine.
I don't think that hits. No, that misses.
Okay. All right. Cool. Second attack. cocked. That is a 12 plus 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay, so that's one hit. Now for this one. That is a... that doesn't hit. That is a 10 and a 7. That is a 14. So this one here just whiffs as you kind of just dodge, and you parry it out of the way with your sword. Actually, one of the attacks.
Wait a second.
Yes.
I'm in a dress. I'm not in my armor.
Oof.
Oh no. So it would just be your dex. It would be 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Let me see. Dexterity modifier. So my AC is 11 right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
wearing my armor because we were going to a fucking festival.
Yep. So yeah, that means 3 of those attacks did hit. One of them was a natural 1.
Yeah.
It was like a natural 1 and a natural 3. It was like really bad. But so 3 of those hit.
If
Now
it makes
for...
you feel better, my IC is also 11.
That
Thank
is
you,
a...
Barbarian. That makes me feel much better.
That is an 22 and a 8 plus 4, which is a 12. So both of those hit. So you get hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear. I'm actually going to roll damage for these because multiplying all that by a high damage roll is kind of shitty.
That's fine.
So you got 5, and then this one here is actually going to not attack with its mace. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 7, 14, 18, 21, 25 points of bludgeoning damage from all those guys pummeling into you.
Okay.
Yeah. This one here is going to is actually going to reach in his back pocket and throw a air quotes fire breath out at you, which actually does a 15-foot cone, so it's going to affect this guy and this guy because fuck everyone.
Is it a real attack?
Yeah, because what's going to happen, it's not like LARPing where he's like, lightning bolt, lightning bolt! He throws out a puff of red dust, and it burns your nose, and you're like, oh shit! It's spices, so I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Wait. That one is...
And a save. Okay, never mind. I found it. That would be a 12.
So you are coughing and sneezing, and you inhaled it. You weren't able to get it away from you fast enough, and you inhaled it, and now you're coughing, and your eyes are watering, and you are incapacitated for 1 round.
Oh, great. I am down to less than half of my hit points already.
Jesus.
Oh, God, they're really just wailing on her.
I'm
Yeah,
squishy.
Bird, do something.
I have something in mind.
Okay. So,
It just depends.
These 4 in the back actually have short bows. Or actually, no, it's actually all of... it's all 7 of these back here have short bows. And so these 3 guys are going to come up on Helga. And we'll get to the short bow guys in a moment. But as far as attacking Helga, first one, they're flanking. So that's 2 11s in a row. Awesome. That's great. That's a 15 to hit.
Wait, what?
A
Yeah.
15 and a 19 to hit. Okay, so that's 2 hits.
Okay.
Modified 20 and a like a 23. Yeah. So that's 4 hits, and then this one here is also going to do the throw some spices out at you. So go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, I didn't actually roll for this guy. Hold on. Ah, got a 3, so he is also incapacitated.
Nice. My Constitution save is a 7.
Oh dear, Helga is incapacitated for 1 round.
Jesus.
Now for the other guys. That is a 10 plus shit. Yep, doesn't get it. Oh, the other one rolled a natural 20. Isn't that exciting? And a 9. So these guys are all incapacitated. For 1 round.
Ooh, Helga did not think this through.
Yep. So those guys are all incapacitated. So these guys are all going to loose a volley of arrows in a actually it's going to be in an area. So they're going for these guys here. This guy's kind of just standing up, and they all kind of single him out with their dicks. There's a 4, a 9, a 6. Jesus. Wow, he's dodging them left and right. There's a hit. Alright, that was 1. And 2. Okay, so two of these arrows, and you see as they fly that they're kind of weighted weirdly. They seem to have been wrapped around, so they're all blunt-tipped. So they won't kill anyone, but they'll still hurt like a bitch. And this guy takes, let me see. 1 and 6 points of damage. Jesus. Okay. So Helga, that was 4 attacks that hit you, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be... Boy.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me turn off my auto-rolling dice, because I'm actually a little annoyed with that. Okay. So that... 10, 15, 21 points of bludgeoning damage to you in this first round.
Got it.
Yep.
Should have raged, man.
This rager turned into a...
I just need to like quit using it narratively to rage at random merchants.
Yeah. Potentially. All right, so that's our first round. That's our first 6-second moment.
Hey,
Soot.
sweetheart.
Yes.
Don't I have second wind?
You do have second wind. That's a thing.
Okay, it's not listed on here. So what is my what is it I can regain?
Second wind is you can regain I believe it's you basically get a hit die.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Let me just not... Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, it's on my written character sheet. It's just not written on this one.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You get to roll a hit die and gain stuff, but that's on your turn.
Yes, I know. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, so that being said, Soot, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Question. When you means both of my party members are incapacitated, do you mean that they like can't hear me?
They're incapacitated, meaning they just can't take any actions.
Oh, okay.
During their turn. So no bonus action, no action.
Oh, I can't take a bonus action either?
I don't think so.
To do second wind? Oh, tits. I'm fucked.
Well, I do have the player's handbook right here.
And
Jack.
can I see them?
If you only have half cover, so you can peek over that box and see them. Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to step on top of the boxes now.
Okay, so Soot climbs up the boxes.
And
Soot's on the boxes.
as... Would that count as an action?
No. You just it's part of your movement. They're not that hard to climb.
Okay, cool. And I cast my first ever spell, Healing Word.
Oh, so who are you going to heal?
Oh, Jesus. It looks like,
That's closest to you and needs it more.
yeah, my good friend who is surrounded, Katrina.
Okay. So you are what healing word is a verbal component. So what do you say to heal Katrina? What is your healing word, as it were?
So it holds onto his prayer and wills out a saying, protect this child with her light.
Aww.
That's a lot of words, but that's cute and I love it. Oh yeah, an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Doesn't it say anything about movement though?
Hell yeah.
Just run around wildly.
So actions or reactions, that doesn't include bonus actions then?
Bonus action is technically an action, yes, because it's a
Oh.
bonus action.
Okay.
Level 5, right? Okay, yeah.
So you heal Katrina for how much? You're casting at first level?
Oh, at first level? Okay.
Well, you can cast it at another level for more healing.
Yeah.
Let's cast it at a second level.
Okay, so remove one of your second level spell slots because you've used that up.
Got it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Good stuff. And so you use the second spell slot, so go ahead and roll 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is should be
Let's see.
a number. Which is 4.
Perfect.
2d4
11.
plus 4. Ooh, nice. Okay, so
nice.
Katrina, you hear this very calming voice call out to you, and you feel 11 better.
11 better.
Oh, Faina, you've done it again.
Oh, Faina.
Oh, Faina.
Thank you, Soot.
Thank you.
So Soot, that was actually a bonus action. So you still have an action.
Oh, sweet.
Now remember, since you cast a spell above first level, you can only cast a cantrip if you're going to cast another spell with your action.
Let's see. I did actually want to do a cantrip.
Really?
Yeah, this is why I was like trying to decide what to do
Okay.
aside from saving my friends.
Okay.
And
do?
So still thinking this might be a play or it might not be a play. He's not quite sure. Wants to keep up with the theatrics and cast thaumaturgy.
Okay. What effect are you creating with thaumaturgy?
And he wants to cause tremors in the ground.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's keeping up the dramatics.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's a bit of a moment where the actually, let me see. Cuz that one's like right next to you, so I'm going to say yeah, this one actually vomits. And he's just is effectively out of it at that point. Yeah, that one's just out of it. Okay, yeah, but you create these little tremors in the ground. Everyone's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Travers for
Okay,
the
Katrina, it is your turn. You cannot see. You are incapacitated. Your turn is now over. Okay. So
Wait, can I speak?
sure. You're kind of coughing and retching, but you can get out a couple of words.
Okay, you kids better yield, or I'm going to fuck you up.
Okay, I'll say you can get that out. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check. with disadvantage.
Nice. That V6.
Oh. Oh, that 21 would have been so helpful.
It would have been. I'm just rolling shit right now.
It's okay. Actually, you still would have gotten the 6 because the 6 was your first roll.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, you hear some kind of like just just some stupid snickering, some neckbeard snickering.
Okay, ass kids.
All right. However, next up is the paladins. This one is very scared and turns to the two enemies and does a multi-attack. They pull out a wooden greatsword, actually, which is pretty dope for someone of their size. So they roll on each of them. They, I believe. Oh wow, damn! They got a low AC. Yeah, they hit them both. So damage and damage. All right, so this one takes 12 bludgeoning damage, and this one takes 14 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, paladins don't fuck around. This one is going to step back and pull a heavy crossbow that also has a loaded tip to it. Is going to fire at I'm going to say this one. Or actually no, this one because it's easier to see. This one because it's easier to see. I realize you guys can't see when I select stuff, but the audience can, so they know what I'm talking about. Alright, so that is a 12 to hit.
Oh, Kit can't hear us.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'll rejoin.
Hold on, I will do it as well.
Yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Reconnect.
Can you hear me now? I can hear you, Kit.
Can you hear us now, Kit?
Can you hear me now? I can hear you, Kit.
We can hear you, Kit.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we can hear you.
Awesome.
Yeah, back.
Alright, cool. We're back. Good stuff.
What it is?
Long story short,
Better than
ones,
ever.
These ones took damage. This one took an additional +7. to
Cute.
their- Yeah, they're all taking damage, which is good.
Yay.
So we'll see where that goes. So that's what that one did. This one is not incapacitated, so it's going to strike out at this one here. This buddy right here. And actually is going to... let me see. It's going to... Yeah, he's just going to attack with his greatsword. Twice. And hits only once. And he does 6 points of solution damage.
Solution.
Solution. This one here is incapacitated, can't do shit, but the effect is gone now. End of its turn. That one barfed, so that one doesn't count. These two are going to fire at these guys. They're going to just do some heavy crossbows. Only one of them hits, however, and does 1 piercing damage. Isn't that cute?
Pew.
I mean, 1 bludgeoning, not piercing. We're not killing anyone here. So yeah, that's that. And end of their turn. Helga, you're up.
Going to... Wait, I thought I was still incapacitated.
Yes, you are incapacitated. That is correct.
Yeah.
So
Helga's just crying. Helga's just crying.
at the end of your turn, however, you are no longer incapacitated. Same goes for you, Katrina.
Cool.
Lovely.
Now for the dragon bones.
Hold on, she's not. Just to be clear, she's not crying because she's sad. She's crying to get all the crud out of her eyes.
Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
course.
Yeah. So this area is being targeted by the archers again. We're going to do 2, 3. Oh, it's a natural 20. That's not good.
Ew.
Okay, so but they actually did less damage than the other ones did anyway, so that's fine. It's gonna be plus 6, 6, and this one's gonna take
6.
5 damage. Okay. So that's for those guys. These guys are all going to. This guy is incapacitated, but at the end of his turn, no longer incapacitated. So you get 2 attacks on you. Both of which have advantage. What the actual fuck? That was terrible.
That is my dear dog, Tater. Hold on. Tater! Shh.
So, Helga, that is a 14 and I think a 12 to hit.
Yeah, those are both hitty.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. What's the damage, boss?
You take 8 points of damage and another 12 points of damage. So
Cool.
you take 20 points of damage from these 2.
Dang, okay, yeah.
I know, right? This guy was incapacitated, but at the end of his turn, he is no longer incapacitated. Actually, wait a second. I do believe that... Don't attacks against incapacitated enemies automatically crit? Or is that only unconscious?
I thought you said we're not incapacitated anymore.
Yeah, I'm checking
At
something
the end of
else.
my turn.
Oh, that's only if they're stunned, which was not the case. Yeah, that's fine. Not worried about that. Oh, it's only when they're unconscious. Okay, cool. Good to know. The more you know. Okay, so this guy's going to attack you. And this guy's gonna actually come over here and attack this guy because they don't like that kid.
Mm.
Gonna come up here and here. So we're really starting to crowd around you, Katrina. So that guy gets 2 hits. Wow, that's a natural 20. Fuck. That was a natural 1. Cool. So he takes 6 points of damage. There we go. Excuse me. And he also, yeah, that's it for him. And takes another 6. Oof. Oofer doofers. So Katrina, you are no longer incapacitated, so you do have reactions now at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you can react to any one of these if you so desire.
So I can hit someone, you're saying?
As a reaction, if you have that.
Reaction.
How do I know?
That is a 24 to hit from this guy.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So, remind me, a reaction is
It's a
if
thing
they
that
step away
happens-
from me?
Well, if they step away from you as a reaction, you can make a melee attack against them.
Okay.
However, any reaction is just a thing that happens when it's not on your turn.
Gotcha.
So you're taking 1 hit so far. Wow, jeez, low rolls. Still 1 hit. Oh, there's a natural 20.
Great.
And it's just the natural 20 and the other hit. So that and that. So you take 8 and 6. So 14 points of dabblage from those bitches.
Okay.
And these guys are going to continue wailing on this guy. God, that's cocked.
30.
And yeah. So he takes an additional... Takes like an additional 8 points of damage. Yeah, these kids are like, you know, you're watching this battle take place, and you realize, oh wow, these guys are really good at hitting things really hard, but that's about it. Not much in the way of tactics or ways to avoid being hit
Yeah.
on either side. So that's that. It is now back at the top of the round. Soot's turn. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Help.
No, my poor friend. She was he only has the speed of 30.
You could get there theoretically.
Fly.
Fly, little bird. No, I guess he does make a. I want him to make like to try to get as close to Helga without being in the like heat of battle, like somewhere around here.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can get there with 20. You have 10 feet of movement left if you want to go anywhere else.
And I was gonna say, was I not already within range?
No, I don't think so. Because what I wanted to do was this is for the benefit of everyone, which is cast Prayer of Healing.
That takes like 10 minutes to cast.
Really? Okay, let's not do that then. I want to help them instantaneously. So I guess healing word again it is.
Sure.
And instead of the like big dramatic mantra, this time he's just like chanting protect, protect, protect.
Okay. So are you casting at first level?
Yes.
Okay, so mark off one of your first level spell slots,
Got it.
as one does. And go ahead and roll that 1d4 plus 4.
Damn it, I did the wrong thing again. Never mind, hold on. There we go. 7.
Alright, Helga, you heal 7 hit points.
Amazing.
Amazing. Alright, so
Please be healed, friend.
again,
heal
that was a
for
bonus
protect.
action. Anything you'd like to do with your action?
I don't know, he's just kind of chanting, like, heal and protect. Oh god. This is a lot worse than we thought it'd be. Protect his friends.
You still have an action. You can attack. You can cast a spell. You can use your action to dodge, which means any attacks against you have disadvantage. You can that's about it, really.
Yeah. Wait, I can save my action to dodge, right? Or
Dodge
be
is
reactionary?
if you're holding your action, that's like I'm gonna wait to pull the lever when everyone is standing on the spot. So that'd be
Right.
holding your action. If you're going to use your action to dodge, that means for the next round, any attacks against you have disadvantage. Monks are really cool because they can do that as a bonus action.
Oh. Hmm.
But
Yeah,
you
I-
can do that just using your action.
I don't think Soot would quite go into the fight right now, so I would save my action to dodge when the time is right.
Okay, so you're taking your action to dodge, and if anyone attacks you, it will have disadvantage. That's what that means.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
Perfect.
that is Soot's turn. Katrina, you are no longer incapacitated, and you are surrounded on all sides by enemy.
Yeah, sure am. And I'm gonna say, last chance. I'm gonna fuck you up. And I'm
With the horse,
going.
she'll set you on fire.
And she says the word fire, and I just grinned, and then I cast Burning Hands.
Okay, so you can angle that so that would hit these 3 guys who are actually attacking you. I would say that you'd be able to
it
angle
was-
that.
These 3, right? This one, this one, this one.
If you want to, well, actually, if you want to put it out that way, you would hit all 4 of these dudes.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
15-foot cone.
15-foot cone. 5, 10, 15. Yep, you're gonna hit all 4 of those dudes. So they must all make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage, half on a success. Go ahead and roll your fire damage. I'm going to roll these guys dexterity saving throws. That is a 18 plus nothing, I think. Yeah, they don't have shit dexterity. So that's 18. 6. A 7. And a 15.
All right, the spell save DC is a 14.
Okay, so 2 of them succeed, 2 of them fail. So I'm just going to go in order from top to bottom. This one's going to take full damage.
It would be 13 damage for full. So that would be, do you round up or down?
We round down for damage.
So that would be 6 for the half.
6. This one takes full. Oh, so it hasn't taken any damage. This one takes a little bit of damage. 6. Okay. So
And then
all...
I'm going to...
Yeah?
Never mind. I can use second wind, but it has to be an action, and I already used my action, so never mind.
Oh, alright. Nothing for your bonus action? Shield is a reaction, by the way.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it is a reaction.
Well, now I know for next time.
A force of energy shields you from oncoming attacks. You get +5 to AC until the start of your next turn, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Okay.
So that is a very important thing to remember when you are being ganged up on. Okay, so that is cool. Good to know. Yeah, you twirl your sword around and place the pommel in your hand, and this sheet of flame flares out and singes the reenactors in front of you, and the paladin to your left kind of makes this little yipe sound that I'm not going to try to replicate because it's very prepubescent.
Like a...
Yeah, pretty much. Just a brief moment of terror. But he uses that moment to try and catch his voice. We have strength on our side. But it's good enough, and everyone who is allied to him gains 5 hit points back.
Including us?
Including you.
Woo!
So that's a good thing to remember. Yep, so that's what happens. And he then attacks this dude right here. And he's going to do that. Great sword. Great sword. That is a 16 and a 10. Only one of which hits. So, wow. That's a lot. Wow. Oh! That was actually enough. He after crying out his powerful battle cry, he swipes his sword and knocks that dude clean out.
Woo! Good job.
Claps on the ground. Everyone's like, yeah!
He's just unconscious, right?
Hmm?
He's just unconscious, right? We're taking the option where they can fall unconscious.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of house rules I probably should have specified to at least the audience. But it only really affects you guys so much. Yeah, he appears to be unconscious. I don't know, you're in the heat of battle. We'll get to that later. I have a variant rule where enemies fall unconscious before dying, and they also make death saving throws. Usually it's important important people, not necessarily lackeys, but in this case, the kids don't seem to be able to be doing lethal damage. But it still hurts like a bitch. Excuse me. So that's what he does. This guy attacks that one twice. Natural 20.
Woo!
Oh shit, that's 20 points of damage right off the fucking bat. And the other one is an additional 10 points of damage in 2 swipes. This guy who didn't take any damage whatsoever is knocked clean out. The stout kid's just like, "Roar!" and like charges forward to the next one to help out Holga. This one here steps around to flank these guys with you, Katrina.
My cat is right next to the microphone, guys. If you hear any snorting, she has sinus issues.
We can actually hear her. It's very cute.
Oh, Carrie
this one
Whisker.
is going to attack them too. That was an 11 and a 24, both of which hit because these guys have bitch.
Who's the sweet kitty cat? Are you a sweet baby?
Apple's looking. It's not you,
Alright,
Apple.
this one gets conked out. All the kids cheer. This one here is going to shoot their loaded crossbow. However, that is a 5 and doesn't do shit. Alright, so that's what that does. These two are also going to be shooting their heavy crossbows. Bam. Bam. That is a 20 and a 14. Those definitely hit. That does 7 and 4, respectively. Alright. And that is it for the Paladins, which brings us to Holga!
Ah!
Now, you are flanking this guy right here, so you do have advantage on attacks against them. Bear that in mind.
Cool, cool. Gonna rage, because the fuck have I been doing this whole time?
Helga undergoes that bestial
Roar.
transformation, causing everyone to gasp in response. But these testosterone-filled kids are not backing down because hetero.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, sure. Let's see. And gonna attack. I'm gonna use a reckless attack.
Against.
Wait, no, never mind. I already have advantage, so I don't need that.
Carrie Whisker.
Gonna attack
Hello.
the guy that you said I had advantage on if I attacked
Okay.
him. So he's flanked. I'm gonna go for him.
Okay, do it.
Let me.
Hi, kitty baby.
With the sword, not the sword. I'm crazy. Oh wait, I rolled damage. I'm dumb.
No, that's to hit. You're
Oh,
good.
that's it.
Yeah.
I just didn't roll. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you click the word Great Axe in chat to roll damage. So what is that to hit again? Sorry.
I rolled a second time for advantage. Oh, so the higher one is 25.
Okay, yeah, that definitely fucking hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
9. That does
2
9
because
points
I'm
of
raging.
damage.
11 because I'm raging.
Oh yeah, 11. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So that guy takes 11 points of damage.
Damn blood.
Dablage. Do you get 1 attack per round or 2?
That's a good question.
I think as a Berberian, you get 2 attacks per round at level 5. Yeah.
Yes. Let's do again. Same guy.
2 attacks when you choose the attack action. Go ahead and do it.
Bloop, bloop,
They have
bloop.
advantage. Remember that.
Let me actually click advantage on this time. And boop a doop a doop.
Oh, both really good rolls.
Amazing.
Say it.
Oh, it's a 24 to
Thank
hit.
you. Thank you. Go ahead, roll
13
dablage.
slashing damage plus 2, so 15.
That is a lot of dablage. And 2 attacks. Wow, yeah. You take your great axe and with the flat of it you just hit this kid along the side of the head twice, and actually their mask flies off. And it's cracked. It's like it appears to be made of like some ceramic or paper mache and was like being used as a pseudo helmet. And it's just this snub-nosed, angry-looking kid covered in freckles, kind of got this frizzy hair. And he's just mean-looking. kind of like Crab and Goyle from Harry Potter. Just yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got like it appears to have like tried to grow a mustache, but like definitely isn't working.
Oh my god.
Looks like
I'm
18
getting-
or 19, so not too much younger than you, but like developmentally so different.
Oh wow.
You ate kids like this for breakfast back at home, even when you were the same age. Okay, cool. So that is that for your action and your bonus action. Do you want to use your movement?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, so that is the end of Hello's turn. We're back to the Dragonbird. Okay, so their numbers are slowly dwindling. Their archers are now going to go in and keep attacking these kids. They're just having like this archery battle, or for some fucking reason. Miss, hit, miss, natural 1. Okay, well, so 3 points of damage to this fucker. Jesus, rolls are shit today. Okay. It's all +4. So let me see. This guy is going to get attacked. That definitely fucking hits. It's a 22. Takes 3 points of damage. Sweet. This one's actually going to come up with something to do and like step over here and also attack. He gets advantage. It is a... Yep, hits. Excuse me. It is 5 points of damage. And now for these fuckos. So, Helga, you are being attacked by 3 of them. 2 of which have advantage. That is a 19 and a 17 to hit.
Yeah, those are hits.
Okay. And for the other guy, natural 20 and a 3. So that's a crit. Plus an 11 and a 15, a natural 20. So 4 hits, all are crits. And this guy just a 21. Okay, so 5 hits. 1 is a natural 20.
Jeez.
So 3, 6, 1. That is a 14 and a it's 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
And unconscious.
Helga is beaten unconscious with
God.
several heavy blows to the head.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, I didn't reduce damage. What was it? 21?
It was 21 points of damage raw, so it would be 10 points of
Okay,
of damage.
not down yet.
Not unconscious.
She almost falls down, but then remember, she's raging.
She remembers she's really mad.
I live on spite alone.
Yeah, so these two are not liking that this kid is taking a leadership role, and you know, just hey, fuck you and your scholarships or whatever. So oh geez, that's some really epic music going on right now. So this one that's a natural 1 and another natural 1. What the fuck?
These
Ah.
kids suck.
And what the fuck?
Was that 3 nat 1s in a row?
Where was that when they were attacking Helga?
Okay, so we're just gonna put that one away. Okay, I was about to be real pissed. Okay, because that teetered on a natural 1 again. Oh, so this guy only takes 7 points of damage. He's not looking too good though. He's been wailed on a lot. Helga, Katrina, only 2 people are attacking you this time, which is always nice.
Nice.
And so that is a 11 plus 4, which is a 16. And
That hits.
14 plus 4, which is an 18.
Those both hit.
Both of those hit. So you take 3, 9 plus 13 points of damage. Ooh, this music's fucking lit.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Shit. Okay, yeah, that's the end of them. Okay, round 3. This has all happened within the span of 18 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And here
Hey,
we are, an hour and a half into the stream.
Yeah, a lot happens in 18 seconds, though. Bear that in mind. Just watch a basketball game. Soot, it is your turn. You have been spared by the falling arrows around you.
Magically.
But your life has been threatened before, and this is kind of small potatoes compared to that.
Yeah. He's not overly concerned. He doesn't like that his friends look like they're really being wailed on. Specifically Helga.
Helga is ouch.
Yeah.
Keep
Helga
in
is
mind,
already-
I've been healed 16 points of damage at this point. So, like, heal the Helga.
Okay. Because I wanted to know if, like, how Kat was doing in terms of health. Because I could.
Kat is at 12 hit points, and Helga is at 7.
I was gonna say, on a scale of 1 to 0 to 51, Helga's a 7.
Okay.
So,
Let's I don't know. I'm worried about both of you. So.
You didn't mark any spells as being prepared today.
Tiffany.
Wait, what? Oh, my bad.
So, if I remember correctly, it's your cleric spell, it's your cleric level plus your wisdom modifier, which is 4. So you have 9 spells you can prepare. So go ahead and click the red dot next to healing word and whatever the other one was. Actually, I think healing word is the only one that you
Yeah,
use.
it's the only one that I've.
All right, so as you go through this, you can pick 8 more, but those are the only ones that you can use today.
Okay, Dad.
No, that's
No,
just how it works, Tiffany.
Yeah, I'm not punishing you. That's part of the rules.
Dang. Now I can't go free range. No, I would have prepared this anyway. I will probably use Shield of Faith. I don't know, it feels right.
Okay, that is a bonus action. Shimmery Field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2. So that's within 60 feet. You can just point at someone. So who gets +2 to AC for the duration?
Helga.
Okay. Also, your guidance is lost because you never used that, and you're now using another concentration spell. So Helga, mark down that you have +2 for as long as Soot remains concentrated.
Amazing.
Yep.
That's 2 to AC, you said?
+2 to AC. Yep.
Amazing.
In addition to all your other AC bonuses. Okay, so that was your bonus action. You still have your movement and your action. I will point out that you can get to Helga and use Cure Wounds, which is a touch spell, if you wanted to heal Helga some more. Or Kat, you could get to both of them and like actually do some like straight up really good healing.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted to do. Like, try to get to one of them. It looks like
You can get to either of them right now, I'm telling you that.
I don't know, Kat's doing pretty well. I guess I'll go to Helga. Yeah. Soot like bolts over the two fallen paladins to get to Helga. Cause she's not looking too hot.
Yeah, so you're just like, you appear, you appear to Helga, and you're gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and mark that you have prepared Cure Wounds, and
Cure Wounds. Oh gosh, not that one.
creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Shit happens. Go ahead and click Cure Wounds, I guess. It might auto-roll. I don't know.
God damn it, I keep doing that wrong.
Are you casting it at first level? What level are you casting it at?
At a first level, yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 1d8 plus 4. Minimum of 5.
Here we go, 7. There you go.
Hey, Helga, you got 7 extra hit points.
Yay!
Alright, so that is your
Yay.
action, your movement, your bonus action. Your turn is up. Soot and Cat.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing now?
Cat, please be okay.
Wait, sorry, what?
It is your turn now, Katrina. You
Fantastic.
are surrounded on all sides by enemies. As you do.
Just how I like it. So off the bat, I'm going to use my second wind.
Okay. So mark that you have used that for this, is it per day or per short rest?
I believe it's per short rest.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
And I gain 9 hit points. And I'm also going to use my action surge to get an extra action and bonus action.
Okay.
And then I am going to turn to this fella here.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of curiosity, if I were to strike with the flat of my blade so as to not kill them, would I change it and do bludgeoning damage, or...
The damage itself wouldn't necessarily change, but whenever you reduce a creature to 0 hit points, you can choose as a player to have it be non-lethal damage, so that they fall unconscious and become stable instead of become unconscious and dying. That is a choice you can make as a player. Bear in mind that when you get like a if you get a butt howl, you there's certain extenuating circumstances that might automatically kill the person. Like, I'd like to tear their head off.
Yeah.
As a flex.
Okay. So that in mind, since I'm going to use my sword because I don't feel like using any more spell slots.
It is per short rest, by the way.
Okay, good. That's what I thought. And then I'm gonna smack this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna yell, "Yield, bitch!"
Yield, bitch.
Yield, bitch.
All right. Roll your attack, I guess.
That is 25 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely does it. Go ahead and roll your dabblage.
11 points of damage.
Holy. Okay. That does not knock him unconscious, but he does not look good. That looks like it hurt. You also knock this dude's mask off, and this one is actually a big, heavy-set, square-jawed. Looks like a 19-year-old linebacker almost. Just big old man booblies, and he's just he looks like the kind of guy who would wear a fedora if they existed in this realm.
Nice.
Not saying that fedoras aren't stylish, but you know that kind of guy who wears a fedora.
And with my second attack, I am going to hit him again.
Okay.
That is an 11.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually just enough.
Fantastic.
Roll your damage.
That's another 9 points of damage. Oh wait, excuse me. It is set as one-handed, but I don't have anything else in my hand, so I'm doing two-handed. How do I change that?
Two-handed is a 1d10, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me see if that's correct. Yeah, you just have to click the check button for damage 2 and uncheck damage 1.
Okay, so can I re-roll those?
You can re-roll the damage because that's
yeah. So I'm gonna re-roll the damage for both of those.
Okay, so go ahead and click longsword again in the chat.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Just twice.
Technical
You can click it
difficulties.
twice.
What?
Okay, so instead he takes 8 points of damage.
Nice.
8 total rather than 11 plus 9. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Nice.
That's fine. This is fine. Fuck me, right?
He's still not looking good. I'll give you that, but just not as bad as you would have hoped.
And then I'm still yelling, yield!
You're hitting him very hard. I wonder, how many slots do you have? I'm gonna mark off a slot for you using Burning Hands, by the way, and for Magic Missile.
I thought I already marked it off.
Nope. On your character sheet.
Is it Magic Missile? I thought was a, oh, it's
Magic
not a
Missile's
cantrip. Excuse
Nope.
me.
Only Firebolt is the only damage-dealing cantrip that you have.
Alright, I marked him off.
Oh, no, the red dot doesn't do anything for you. It's the slots remaining thing up top.
It did that.
I did that just now.
Oh. You did it in conjunction with me hitting the dots, so I thought that was me.
Oh, it's okay. We're fine. This is fine. It's fine. He's fine. This is fine. Okay, so that is your action. You have an additional bonus action if you wanted to do something with that.
And refresh my memory, what can I do with the bonus action?
Anything that you have that is a bonus action, basically. You don't have any spells that are bonus actions. So
Nope.
if you have any special abilities that are bonus actions, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Okay, cool. Would you like to use your movement at all?
You know what? I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Paladin's turn. So, Buddy Boy here is gonna smack the ever-loving shit out of this one. Again, I hope. Gets advantage. Oh, wait, I can just fucking do this. Add advantage. Oh! 24 to hit on the first attack. And another 24 to hit. Does 19 points of damage, and this one is just clonked out. This kid is just like, ah! Out for blood and charges at this guy here. Having fun there. These tit munchers are gonna swing their crossbows. Ooh, someone got a natural 20.
Good job,
So that
children.
is 14 on this one. 14 damage. And 4 damage on that one. Good stuff. This buddy boy here is going to take an attack. Twice. Only one of those hits.
Down the track.
Does 10. This guy goes clonked out. This guy is going to have a crossbow. That doesn't hit though, so this guy's just like, I'm still here. I'm still here. Who else do we have? This is the only one left who hasn't attacked yet, so he's going to attack this guy, and he technically has advantage because, flanking with Katrina. Both of those hit. Good stuff. That does 18 points of damage, which is not enough to knock him out, but enough to hurt. Okay, so that's that. That's the end of the paladins. Helga, your turn.
Helga's turn. Attack another guy.
Which one? This one or this one?
Why is this first guy red?
That one was at the head of the group.
Ah,
And it
Let's go for him then.
spices at you.
let's do him.
Okay. Do him. Do it.
I do it. Oh wait, I forgot to turn off advantage.
You can roll again. You said it before it showed up on my screen, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh! 24.
Either way, I would have hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
14 plus 2.
14 plus 2, that is 16 points of dabblage. Good
Dabblage.
stuff. And your second attack?
Same guy.
Alright, go for it.
Me.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Yeah, nat 20.
Fuck yeah. Holy
Oh, I know it.
shit.
He did.
You also have a brutal critical, I believe. Isn't that a thing you get? No, you haven't gotten that yet.
No.
That's a thing you get later.
I was gonna say, I haven't read that before, so no. So 26, 27, 28.
You don't double your rage damage by the way. But yeah, that's plus 28. That guy, he goes flying. You hit him so hard, he just crack right into the side of this thing, and this guy tumbles off because you've effectively destroyed the cart that was just sitting there.
Shit.
Why'd I whack him that way? Though.
I was thinking like you swung down and to the right, and then you swung back up to the left.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, unless Helga does like the Link from Legend of Zelda thing where it's like, yeah, and it's always like a clockwise sword swipe. I don't know, that's just, I thought it was cool, narratively.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Good bird. Alright, you have movement and your bonus action.
I don't know if I'm gonna take a movement because this guy's still here next to me. And I don't want to leave Soot alone.
Okay.
Leave me.
Does Soot say that?
No, he's just squishy.
Don't leave me.
I am squishy and
So
hurt.
you haven't
easily.
taken any damage this entire battle.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Small.
He's full.
Your armor class is higher than anyone else's right now.
That's true. You can dodge way easier.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Okay. So
What?
Helga, is that your turn? Is that your turn, Helga?
E.
Okay, cool. So these dragon dudes are kind of freaked out, and they're gonna run around this way with their super crazy movement that they totally have.
Wow, intimidation.
Yep. This guy is also gonna run after them, but like not be able to catch up. He's just, guys, because like this kid is just fucking scaring the shit. Because he's knocking kids out in like 2 swipes, like left and right. It's scary shit.
I want to shake this kid's hand. He's really good.
This kid's like, ah! It's great. It's good shit. So that's what those guys do, because they're just running away. Ya boy here is going to attack the Holga, but not going to have advantage because nobody else is there. So that is a 22 and a natural 20 to hit. Well, okay. Well, that's a... Well, that is a 3 and a 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 2, which is 6. So that's 9 points of damage to the Helga. I dropped
He
him.
tried his best.
He did
You
his
said
best.
9.
9.
9.
9. Me.
Alright, these guys here. These guys here are going to attack ya boy. Gonna keep trying to swipe the living shit out of him. Natural one. Okay, so only one of those hits. And he takes 3 points of blah, blah. This kid right here is not looking too good. Katrina, you are being attacked twice.
Okay.
By 2 peeps. So that is 2 18s and a 16, each of them +4.
Yeah, those all hit. My AC is 11. I'm not wearing any armor, and I'm very squishy.
Okay. 7, 8, +6 is 14. 14 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Katrina.
Okay.
And last but not least, this guy here is going to attack ya boy. 19 and a 22. And those are hitting, which is an 8 plus 12. Alright, cool. Paladins are not looking too good. Okay, that is the end of their turn. Round 4! Soot, what are you doing?
Soot is going to turn around and focus on Katrina and give her some backup with... God. Let's just go with it. He casts Fireball.
Oh!
And is aiming for in this general direction.
Okay, so I will point out that Fireball has a, it creates a 20-foot radius explosion.
So that would hit me.
Oh, let's not do that.
So if you're going to
And Helga.
create a, if you're going to create a 20-foot radius, that's going to be that big around.
Maybe not then. Because, like, really what I want to do is help Cat with these 2 remaining guys here.
Well, you could have it, like, it has a range of 150 feet, so if you put it, like, back here, if you put it, like, back here, you would be able to, like, just hit those 2 guys and, like, almost burden Katrina, but not really hurt her. And you'd probably hurt this guy, too, if you aimed it correctly. So you could do that without hurting them. I'm just saying, like, if you aimed it right here, you would hit everyone in the area.
No, I think I overestimated Fireball's, like, potency.
Fireball is no joke. Also, there's, like, people over here, you know, watching. So you'd be, like, attacking people in the crowd.
Oh, no. No, Seth doesn't want to do that. Shit.
Okay. Not to shut down your ideas, but just...
No, shut me down. Seth is more... I'm just trying to think of a way to help minorly.
Well...
Okay. Let's try this.
Okay.
I keep going back to... Let's go with spiritual weapon. I feel like that's more contained.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, let's go in that direction.
Your spiritual weapon will, if I may mess around in your character sheet really quick, your spiritual weapon will manifest anywhere within 60 feet of you and attack an enemy. So where is it going to manifest and who's it going to attack? You said you want to help out Katrina, so like right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All
That
right.
works.
So.
That works for me.
So I'm going to I gotta like have a little token or something for them, I guess. Shit, I don't have anything. Let's make let me just make a quick like object, I guess. Fuck it.
I doth request the object be gold, but whatever works for you, bro.
There, fuck it. It's a thing. Advanced group. Okay, so that's your spiritual weapon right there. Nope, never mind. I lied. Fuck it. I'm good at stuff, clearly. There is your spiritual weapon. Yep, that's it. That's it right there.
Gonna mark that.
It's right there.
Casting that.
That is a square. So you watch as Soot pulls out. You see Soot has this little has this little prayer wheel, which is sort of like almost like a child's rattle, but like it's made of a nice shiny metal, and it kind of turns and has like these little etchings and runes in it, and all that stuff. And he pulls it out, and he mutters a short prayer, and in the area right here manifests these two. The light seems to fold, and bursting out in these sparkling golden feathers are two massive birds' wings that seem to have almost like razor tips, and they slice through the air at which enemy?
This one.
Okay, so it would have manifested, like, I'll say here.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Because it can only hit stuff within 5 feet of it. So go ahead and make a melee spell attack.
That is going to be...
So it's going to be a d20 plus your spell attack modifier. Spell attack bonus, sorry. d20 plus 7.
Thank you, DM. 27. Ooh.
That is a natural 20.
A nat 20. Oh, Fana, you done it again.
Oh my god. Okay, so make sure you mark off that you used that that second level spell slot for that, by the way.
Got it.
On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your modifier. So it's actually going to be 2d8 plus your modifier, because you doubled the dice on a nat 20. So 2d8 plus 4.
And that is a 14.
Okay, that is more than enough. This guy is taken by surprise and smacked down to the ground by these giant floating wings. And the spiritual weapon stays up, by the way. However, it is a... it's not a concentration spell. What? Holy shit. Cool.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's pretty lit. Jeez, spiritual weapon's OP. Cool. So, next up is, shit. Wait, spiritual weapon is a bonus action. You still have your turn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make the decision to have Soot.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
has a kitty gone loose?
Uh-oh. I'm back.
Okay. Soot is
What
making
did you do?
I accidentally smacked my headphones out of the headphone jack.
Oh.
Good job.
I'm good at things, clearly.
I don't know. To follow up with the move of casting his spiritual weapon, Soot is also going to make a charging run for it to simultaneously attack this guy,
All right. So,
but like
as you-
physically attacking with a mace.
Oh shit. So Soot pulls from under his cloak a fucking mace.
Yeah, Soot's full of surprises, isn't he?
Yep. Pulls out this tiny little weapon made of metal, and you're like, oh shit! And
Oh shit!
go ahead and
That
roll
child's
your...
got a mace.
What do you
there?
have?
A mace. No!
Go ahead and roll roll to attack with your mace.
That is 23.
Yeah,
I got
that definitely fucking hits. Go ahead and go ahead and get your damage. You click mace in the chat.
Got it. Thank you. 5.
5.
5 bludgeoning damage.
You hit him.
Good job.
Yeah.
I like this music. It's very Portal-esque.
That's why I picked it, actually.
Portal is my favorite video game.
It's
So
pretty fucking great
good.
game. Oh, Tiff, your spiritual weapon attack is like in your attacks and spellcasting thing in the first page of your character sheet, so you don't even have to go back to it
Oh,
and roll
dope.
it. So that's good to know.
Dope.
Sweet. So that is that. That is your movement. That's your attack. Yada yada yada. Cat, your turn.
Okay.
You just watch this dude in front of you get cut down from behind by these spectral, shining white gold wings.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to this guy. Okay. Now you tell everyone to yield, and then I'm gonna hit him with
Okay.
my sword.
This one here,
Nice.
or this guy? I don't know which one. I don't know which one you're talking about.
I had said this guy.
This guy.
Yes.
Okay, so.
And that's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. You do 1 damage.
1 point of damage.
Do you still have your other attack?
Yep. And then I'm gonna go. Sorry, that was a practice hit, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
Nice one, cat. Oh,
And that's an 18 to hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Is there no modifier if it's 2 hands?
It's just your strength. It's a something plus your strength. It's 1d10 plus your strength.
Yeah, because it's not adding my strength modifier.
Well, it's supposed to.
It's not. It's just 1d10. So that first one wouldn't just be a 1. That would be a... My strength modifier is a plus... Should be a +4. So that's 5 points of damage for the first hit.
5 on the first hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you weren't doing... -1. +5. Oh, yeah, that guy's out like a light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll say... And after... So scratch the practice hit bit. So then I turn him. Okay. You tell everyone to yield. Do I need to re-roll that attack since I'm
Nope.
hitting some...
It's your 7 plus 4.
Yes.
Okay. So you
So
hit him.
11.
Ah! You hit him. Roll a intimidation check, I guess?
No, that was you. Am I reusing since the first one knocked him out? Am I reusing this other hit for
Yes,
this guy
because you're
this
still-
time?
Yeah, you're reusing that hit.
So that's 11 points of damage to him.
Yes.
And then you said roll intimidation.
Yeah, roll intimidation.
All right. Yeah, I'm saying you tell everyone to yield. That's a 21,
Okay.
and that's with the 11 points of freaking damage.
Yeah, 1 sec. All right, you've said that, and he appears to be shaken. You'll have to wait until next round. You'll have to wait until it's his turn to see what he does. So yeah, that's that. Is that your turn? Nothing else?
Yep, it's me.
Okay. Paladin's turn. This guy's gonna hit you, good sir. Twice. Technically flanking. That didn't do shit. Only one of them hit. 5 points of slashing.
Motherfucker. It
What?
also didn't add the +2.
You only get the +2 when it's one-handed.
Okay.
Anyway.
Never mind then.
This guy's going to attack. Great sword. Oh, it's a natural 20. Oh, this guy takes fucking 17 points of damage in one hit. Like a boss. This guy's gonna attack. He's gonna attack really hard right there. So yeah, it does 15. That's 2 piercing damage there. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh yeah. Oh sweet mother of God. These 2 guys are gonna fucking see that you're still being harassed by people, and so they're gonna just fire randomly into the crowd because reasons, and bam, bam, one of those hits. This guy does 7 piercing damage. And now for fucking the Hulk over here. Kid just
Hulk,
tearing shit up.
Oh wait, no, that other Hulk guy.
Only one of his attacks hits, and it does 10 slashing damage. Oh, yeah, this guy right here does not look good.
Go down, buddy.
That's it for the... Yeah, he's on his last leg, is what it looks like. That's it for the Paladins. Helga, your turn.
Hit things.
Hit things.
Hit things. That guy's still up.
This guy right next to you is still up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Die. Nope. Rolled it. Oh, I rolled it twice.
Well, that's both of your attacks. Both of them hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. 12, and then another 12.
So
It's 14, 28.
2 times 14 plus 28. Oh, sorry, hitting things. And he is effectively clonked out by that. You also send him flying into the mud.
Hooray!
He goes splat. Face down.
How have the other guys like not been intimidated to just go away?
Well, it's not their turns yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Okay, so is that it for your turn, Helga?
Duh.
Okay, so
Let me like get closer to these guys now because there's no one else around me that's standing.
you want to go up to this guy, I guess, who's like trying to run
Yeah,
after
let's
his
do that
friends?
guy.
Yeah, okay. So you just come up on him, and he.
Oh, yeah, you better be scared.
Yeah, for sure. So the you see this guy right here sees both of the de facto leaders of the group, looks around, and since he rolled a natural 1 on his resistance to that intimidation check, it's going to yell, regroup! Regroup! Ah! And he's going to use his action to disengage and run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, no, he only gets to the mud, and since he runs into the mud, he has to roll a dexterity saving throw. Which he passes, so he kind of slips in. The other ones kind of run off 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one here kind of like oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That one's kind of trapped between 3 glowing wings, 1 really angry teenager, and 1 very angry Katrina. So that's what happens there. And the rest of them kind of like run up to meet and like try to regroup and reform some sort of like pattern, I guess. So yeah, while they're doing that, this one is currently peeing his pants because he is being like. This one's actually terrified of Helga and tries to run away without disengaging, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Hooray! Attack.
It's just a regular melee attack.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I'm pulling back up her sheet. It's in a separate window, which is convenient, but makes it hard to. 19.
Shit, that hits. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
7, 8, 9.
Plus 9. That was not enough to knock him out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just runs directly through the mud. Let's see if he falls prone. Nope, does not. All right, these kids have good footing. I say kids, they're like 19, not too much younger, but like there's like
Basically babies.
there's like they're like
wait.
freshmen in college, bright-eyed,
Yeah.
bushy-tailed, really
Wait,
It's
smelly.
more like babies to newer adults.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Helga's like 20.
Oh my god.
I think Helga's like 22, yeah. Yeah, you're all like young adults, but like, early 20s, not like...
What are you talking about? So is a baby.
Yeah, Cat's 20.
So it's like 20. Holy shit, wait, hold on. Is it like older than you guys?
The oldest.
I didn't write that down anywhere. I just knew that I made him like a young adult.
We
Oh no,
said
he's
that-
16 human years.
Yeah, he's 16 in human years.
Okay.
Oh, he's a baby.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, he's a Kenku, and Kenku develop a little bit faster than humans, so technically he would actually be about 25.
I guess they're around the same age.
Developmentally, he's about 25, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm gonna, like, move all of these guys to the GM layer, all the ones who are, like, knocked out so it doesn't look all gross on the screen.
I'm just imagining they're like flopped over.
Yeah, they're all just flopped over, but I'm, like, trying to make my life a little easier so it's not visually terrifying to look at. This guy's just out like a light. Okay. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. So that's what they do on their turn. They kind of run over here and regroup. Back to the top of the round. Soot, what are you doing?
Soot will have his magical weapon try to finish off this guy.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the attack from your character slip.
He rolled a 19
Yeah, that totally hits.
with. Yeah, sure.
You watch as these huge wings just And
Six.
does 6 points of force damage. It is not enough to knock him out, but he's certainly terrified and harried by this situation. He's kind of got his arms over his head. And, oh God!
And since that's a bonus, it's so wild that that's a bonus action. Or does that count as the action?
Nope, that is a bonus action.
Okay,
You
so
just have it happen.
that is only the bonus action. The action that set is going to cast a cantrip on himself, thaumaturgy again.
Yes.
And with a mimicking booming voice directed at these fine fellows here. I don't know how to like indicate that. Yeah, around here. He's going to mimic Cat and be like, yield!
Oh my God. So out of this tiny creature comes Katrina's voice 3 times louder, yelling, yield!
Yield!
Go ahead and roll intimidation check, please.
This is so fun.
It's just
Okay.
terrifying.
Ooh, a 13.
Okay, 13. They all like are already over there, kind of like a little shaken, kind of like muttering to each other, like they got their maces and stuff. And this paladin who's right next to you, who kind of just like looks to you guys, and is just like, hey, guys, it's part of the reenactment. We're not supposed to win yet.
No, he's very
They're being assholes.
Yes, I know. This is kind of
assholes.
What?
that's all we get
No
for that round.
excuse for dicketry.
No excuse for dicketry.
No excuse for dicketry. So just very adamant about this.
Kat,
job,
it's
Kat.
your turn now.
I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at one of them.
Which one?
Whichever one was being the biggest asshole.
You already knocked out the ones who were the most biggest assholes. Not a lot of them have taken damage yet. This one here has taken the most damage.
Okay, I'll hit him then.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Roll your damage.
It's saying cast at what level? Do I hit 0 for cantrip?
For
Yeah, 6.
you can cast it at higher levels. What is that?
Yeah, I can cast Firebolt at higher levels. But I'm using it as a cantrip.
How can you cast a cantrip at higher levels? That doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be able to do that.
That's what, Soot did earlier.
No, it wasn't a cantrip. He cast like an actual spell.
Yeah, it's giving me the option to cast it as a higher level.
That's weird. Don't worry about that. I don't know why that does that.
6 points of damage.
Yeah. So he just out. Splat into the mud. Is that it for your turn, Katrina?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay, so for the paladins, the kids all kind of rally together over here. These kids kind of come together. This kid is like still having like a fucking field day with this one here, and easily just pang knocks him out with one hit. This kid here hits this dude pretty hard a couple times, and just gets like you've harried him so much that like he goes down real easy. Just like he's kind of just lays down on the ground. And then this kid right here kind of like turns to the rest of you and is just like, no, look, now we're able. No, look, now we're supposed to win because like they're about to bring. Oh, look, they're bringing it out. And you see over here, these kids have like kind of formed a little line, and they seem to be like holding kind of like a. It's a very bad similarity to a Chinese dragon, like where they all have like little parts of the they have like parts of the body and like one big head.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and they all kind of like rush forward as a group, and like the middle ones are like kind of roaring half-heartedly, and they come forward. And then this kid's just like here. It's just like okay, kind of talking to himself, and he runs forward, and it's really bad. He like these older kids are no longer seem to be like, you know, in the fight anymore. It's more like they're just kind of going through the motions now just to get this over with. You can see there's like a couple of like half-hearted blows exchanged, and then this kid like just falls over like and then the kid and then he like runs up to the head and like with one big sweeping motion chops the fake head off of this big plastic dragon that they're carrying, and then they all just kind of like fall to the ground and go just and then this kid right here just kind of like puts his foot up on it, like holds his like little wooden sword up, and the whole crowd goes
That is like clapping.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So that's what happens.
You did a good job, guys.
Hugga's just like, oh.
So yeah, that's what happened there.
Hugga's feeling very sheepish now.
But I mean, they did knock out those other people for realsies.
Oh
Yeah.
The other kids are like, they're starting to get up now, kind of like, oh, like this was like a real fight until like, you know, a certain point, and then it's just like, okay, now we gotta go and do the rest of the reenactment.
Huh.
And so the
Hugga's
other.
ready to legit bite someone's head off.
You say what?
What? I said Hugga was ready to bite someone's head off.
I'm glad she did. Okay, so the other kind of paladins are kind of like going and taking off their armor and stuff, but these two are kind of sticking around you two. So your spiritual weapon eventually dispels.
Aw, bye, shiny wings.
All these kids are kind of just like dicking around over here. Yada yada yada. These kids get up, just hanging out over there. Oh, that guy kind of like slowly like scampers over there. I don't know why I'm like moving at all, because like the audience can't see it anymore. But you all eventually reconvene. In the you all eventually come back to like you meet up in the center of this clearing, and all the crowd like kind of like yay, clapping stuff, and they just kind of disperse a bit. And what happens is the kind of stouter paladin takes off his helmet, and you see he's this he has this big round nose, just bushy curly hair, and these very just like very plump cheeks. He's a dwarf, actually. You can see he's already starting to grow in a little bit of his beard. He can't be older than 15 or 16. And the paladin with the overlarge helmet pulls it off, and you see this young handsome man. He kind of has this scarring up the side of his the left side of his head that goes up into his very short hair, and you can like see the hair doesn't grow there on that scar. And you bet it would look like pretty badass as he ages, but like right now it just like looks kind of sad. He's just so young with such a mark. And the young human boy, he addresses the rest of you. He's like, "Oh, thank you guys so much for jumping in to help out. That you didn't really have to, but like, you know, every year it's just kind of like a thing where you're supposed to ask because, you know, like the people kind of rose up and helped out in the battle, and that was supposed to be a moment for that. But we don't really get many volunteers, especially when those guys are in charge of reenactment." And he like kind of jams his thumb over to the older, kind of meaner looking kids.
We weren't just going to let them wail on you.
Well, I appreciate that a lot. I'm Danley, by the way. Who are you?
Danley?
Danley.
Danley.
Like Stanley, but with Dan.
Danley is how his name is spelled. Danley.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so Danley. Okay.
Danley. Yes, like Stanley, but Dan.
I love that name. I'm naming my child after him.
Was Danley the one who fought really well, or is that the other guy?
The other guy, the little dwarf kid.
So it like goes up to him and pats him and is like, "You did good," in a very deep voice.
Hilarious. What, Tiffany, why is such just like comedic gold?
Because he's a delight.
The kid's like, thanks, I appreciate it.
Good.
That's weird.
He just like kind of chuckles and yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, like, and Danley like kind of like turns to the rest of you like, yeah, are you guys like a you guys like a mercenary group or like security or like who are you?
Mercenaries.
Cool. Oh my gosh, we don't have any groups that come through here like ever except for the Green Arm, but like they're like for rich people. You guys, not to be rude, but you guys don't seem too rich except for you. And he kind of points at you, Kat, who you now have kind of mud caked on the bottom of your dress, and you're all sweaty, and it's clinging to you uncomfortably, and you're just like.
She is very rich in spirit.
Spirit.
And also a little bit rich in real life.
No kidding.
So, since we decided to get down and dirty and help you out a little bit, do you think that maybe we could get a bit of a favor and talk to whoever's in charge?
Of the reenactment guild?
of your group of paladins.
Oh, I'm not. And he like looks down at his like ramshackle army. It's like, oh no, I'm not a paladin. Eric's and he points at the dwarf. Eric's cousin works at a smithy, and he helped us make the armor for the reenactment. But I mean, my uncle is a part of the paladins. I could probably ask him if you can talk to him. I don't know if he takes like appointments or anything, but you guys jumped in and helped out, and I really appreciate that. So I could certainly ask, sure. He's actually around here somewhere. He like starts looking around, like he's gonna be there or something.
Yeah, like he's gonna watch his little cousin's school play.
Yeah, for real.
I was of the understanding that this was like a recruits sort of thing.
I mean, it's more of a just kind of a thing people do. There is where is he? There we do have a sponsor from the Paladins, but like
They are LARPing.
yeah, it's more
They
of a
are
live
LARPing.
action
In
my thing.
my tribe, that is Prospermian for acting.
That's the Frostburnian word for acting.
I don't know. I thought it was a funny goof.
Yeah, this is just kind of my way of you know, getting my family to let me do theater, really.
Follow your dream. Helga goes up and puts her hand on his shoulder. Follow your dreams.
Thanks, I will. You're really scary.
Oh yeah, like her like scary claws and fur are just like beginning to retract.
Yeah, she's like slowly returning back to normal, and it's like
She responds, "Thank you."
yeah, as you look around, there's a lot of like there's a lot of crowd members kind of like whispering and muttering at and like pointing at you three. Like, you're a very strange group of people, especially a couple of you being casters. And
Helga is gonna put on her most charming smile and like, cha.
Yeah. Sid's like still waving at the crowds, like he's very he's so happy to have participated in an actual play kind of deal. This is so exciting.
Okay, yeah.
Star.
You do see a wiry older lady kind of coming towards you. She's wearing a nice ankle length deep red dress almost, very very tight collar, accents of gold and white, and on her left breast of her shirt, not her actual boob,
Under the boob.
she is what you recognize as the hand of Justine, the symbol of the Paladins, and she comes forward and she's got like these like half moon glasses that she like pushes up. She's like, "Oh, that was wonderful, kids. Very good, very good, very good. Now make sure you can all enjoy the festival, but please make sure that your parents have your armor if you rented it. Just everyone be careful, and I will absolutely see you next week where we can get started on our next production, okay? And who are you three?"
I am here.
I'm Mira.
Mira,
Soot.
Soot, and you are? As she looks up at you, Helga.
Helga.
Helga, very nice. Thank you all so much for jumping in. We rarely ever get anyone who volunteers for it, so it's really fun when someone does. You are, I am actually very interested. Are you with a acting troupe? What were those effects that you were using earlier?
At this, I kind of just like bamf my sword away.
Oh, so that was real. You're you're Arcanists. That is fantastic. As she she bends down to like get at eye level with Soot and Katrina. She's like, that is fantastic. Where did you learn such arts? Did you study in Summerfrost, perhaps?
Soot like shakes his head and is shaking his prayer wheel instead, as if that like explains it all.
Shaky,
Uh-huh.
shaky.
Do you react at all, Katrina?
I didn't hear what she had said. Are we from where?
She was asking if you had like studied in Summerfrost because you're
Summerfrost.
arcanists, people who can do magic.
No, we're from all sorts.
Fascinating. Well, I would very much appreciate if you don't threaten the lives of any of my children.
Oh, of course not.
Oh, they are never in any danger.
No danger.
Yeah, we were pulling our punches.
Helga lies.
Roll a deception check.
Do I have to roll a deception check? Because
Well,
I actually was pulling my
you
punches.
specifically were pulling your punches. Helga, on the other hand, was a raging lunatic.
Helga had no fucking clue what was happening. Deception. Come on. 15.
Okay. She kind of like narrows her eyes at you, but like kind of like nods as if that's enough. She's like, "Well, no one was hurt. No one was really hurt in the end, so I guess that's fine."
I live for theater.
I do too. I appreciate that. Well, Danley here. I did happen to overhear Danley mention his uncle. Now, did you have some business with Mr. Coldfire?
Yes, we were seeking an audience with him. There were some occurrences on our way to the city that we wanted to discuss.
Well, it is a festival, and he is rather indisposed today, but the ceremony tonight is kind of the only thing that I believe he has to be present for. So if you want to attend the closing prayer ceremony tonight, and perhaps try to catch him before the before he gets swarmed by any of his admirers. She kind of
Closing prayer ceremony?
Face at that.
You like Soot is like mimics her voice back, but with the closing prayer ceremony and like a questioning inflection.
Okay. Yes, they you definitely seem from out of town, but it's very nice for you to be here to appreciate the festival. Yes, later this evening at about sundown, when the eye is above the keep, we do have a closing prayer ceremony. It's like our usual weekly. Well, they don't have weeks here. Like our usual. It's our usual 5-day thing that we do. Just it's a mass of sorts.
Soot is like nodding like enthusiastically, like yes, I get this. Gets it.
Cat nods slightly less enthusiastically.
Well, spectacular. I will try to pass the message on to Boldar, and hopefully you'll be able to find him after the ceremony. I have to... Steven, don't chew that! And she, like, runs off to stop one of the older kids from doing something stupid. And Danley and Eirik are looking at all of you just, like, with this crazy admiration. And Eirik's like, so do you guys have, like, a team name or something? Because you're mercenaries, right?
We are the Helgas.
We're still working on that. We are not the Helgas.
Brotherhood of Ashes.
Oh, shit.
That's kind of creepy.
Not creepy.
We just met this guy today. So he doesn't. You don't. I'm sorry, little guy, but you do not get the final say on this. You are new.
That's like pouting.
Like,
I don't know.
Listen, when we meet, I still think the Helgas.
I
I
don't
think
know.
Later we vote with Oran and Gerg.
Yeah, we definitely should run it by them. I don't mind the Brotherhood of Ashes, except for the fact that, you know,
Girls.
two of us are girls.
Oh, and I guess Helga's isn't good because only one of us is Helga.
That is true, Helga. That's a very good point that you make.
Yeah, so it's like nodding, like, yeah, that's a very good point. As if it's like very deep to him, like, yeah, you're right.
What about the Star Seekers?
Ooh.
Cat
That's
kind
kinda
of like she makes kind of a face at that. It doesn't elaborate.
Yeah.
Fine.
So as you all debate that, Danley and Eirik are kind of like talking to themselves, and he's like, all right, well, it was nice meeting you guys. If you meet my uncle, just tell him Danley says hi, and maybe don't tell him about me almost getting knocked out a couple of times. Thanks. Okay, bye. As he walks away, he's like, Eirik, that was so crazy. You were kicking ass out there. How the hell did you? And like they just, they walk. They walk
Aw,
away.
I hope they start dating.
Aww.
Babies.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Okay, well, let's come back and revisit this.
Okay, guys, we can't burn down the town because I want them to be okay.
Please.
Babies.
Every time I say baby, Apple opens her eyes a little bit.
Aww.
That is
That's
precious.
cute.
Yeah. So let me see. We started this at 8. I'm going for 2.5 hours. Do you guys want to?
I have to be at work early tomorrow because of the craziness.
All right, we'll try and close this up pretty soon. Geez, I don't know.
Oren and Gerg. Like, so it kind of turns back to Kat and Helga, questioning, like, where are the other two dudes? Should we go find them?
Where are the breads?
Yeah, I guess you guys should. I guess yeah. So you guys are gonna go ahead and try to find them. I would have all 3 of you roll a perception check, actually.
Ooh, perception. Really?
Yeah, it's perception. Excuse me.
Oop. So rolled a 6.
Oh, Hell rolled a 12.
Cat rolled 12 as well.
Okay. You guys don't really hear anything, so you think they're probably a little too far away for you to be able to hear them if they're playing music. So you'd probably have to search a little. So go ahead and
I'm looking. I'm gonna look around for someone who doesn't look threatening or buttheadish.
Okay, roll a general investigation check. You're just gonna go and look for people.
There it is. Investigation. That is a 13.
13? Okay, so it takes you a bit. You find this one. You actually find one of the like kids who was like a dragon reenactor.
Oh, I'm not looking for any of the kids. I'm looking for someone who looks like they've come and gone.
Oh, okay. Like just
Specifically, I'm looking for someone to ask if they've heard any music, rather than to wander around looking for music.
there. Okay. Shit, I don't know. Fuck. So you're just looking for someone who just looks like they're kind of wandering around, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of walk around, and then you find there's like a young mother. She looks local, maybe like a farmer's wife who's bringing the kids into the festival just to have a good time, and she's got like she's got 2 kids, maybe like 4 and 5 respectively on each hand, and they're both done up in matching outfits, and they got their hair up and little puffball pigtails just to manage their hair as it's growing, and the mom is wearing a scarf over her hair to keep it down, and she just has a very kind face, and she sees you coming towards, and she's like, "Oh, hello, miss. How can I help you?"
Hi, my companions and I were looking for a nice place to sit and be entertained. Have you heard any music or seen any musicians?
There was I know there was a plaza somewhere down that way, and she points off kind of north-ish, and there's a plaza where there's a lot of street performance happening. I think I did hear some very lovely music coming there. Somewhat familiar, actually. I'm not sure if... She kind of like trails off for a moment, gets this faraway look in her eyes. Well, that's probably be your best place to look.
Yeah, that sounds like them. Thank you. And and if you want, and I hand her the 2 remaining sparklers that I have for each of her girls.
Oh.
Aw, so sweet.
And they're like, oh, mommy, can we? And she's like, oh, all right. Here you go. Thank you. You have a nice day.
Thank you. You
Don't
as well.
put that in your mouth, please. Stop. Thank you.
What is with kids and their mouths in this town?
Have you met kids?
Nah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Children put things in their mouths. It's weird.
Just let them eat it.
Yeah. So
Learning
you're
experience.
yeah. So you're just So I guess you tell the others about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them, and then I'm gonna point us toward the plaza.
All right. So as you're heading towards the plaza, I would like everyone to make another perception check.
8.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 7.
Wow, Helga's the most perceptive.
For once in her life.
Helga is the only one who actually heard anything, and she hears this song that she actually has heard before. And as she points it out, the rest of you, Katrina and Soot, you hear this song that's so familiar. You swear you've heard it before, and yet you just can't place where. Then as you're carried forward, you come to this what looks like a it is a plaza of sorts. It's mostly just a clearing made it's a clearing made between like carts and tents and stuff, and there's just like a little fountain similar to the one that you caught Oakfather around, and there and you see Oren and Gerg standing on the fountain, kind of like on the rim of it, with this huge crowd surrounding them, and they're just playing quietly, and Oren is singing a very, very sad song that Helga, you've heard before. It was a song that they were playing when you first met them, actually, and the crowd around them is just entranced and throwing bits of coin towards them, and just clapping along and humming quietly along to it's an easy tune to follow and everything.
Okay, there they are. And I'm just gonna kind of situate myself out of the way against a wall and just listen to them for a little bit.
All right. So as you all sit and take a moment to rest, taking a short rest, as you can regain as many hit points as you have hit dice to spend, and all that good stuff. You regain any abilities that you would have gained back from your from your short rest. Sorry.
Jeez. 4, 8. It's 12. It's 20.
But yeah, if as you are just kind of resting, catching your breath, as the midday becomes afternoon, and you are just sitting here listening to this lovely, lovely music, we're going to end the episode there.
Oh.
So, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and check out our Patreon, where you can support the show and get super exclusive behind-the-scenes updates. Be sure to follow our Twitter at Dicey Decisions, and remember, if you tweet with the hashtag Dicey Decisions, you get entered into a drawing to help me open our next episode. You can find the podcast of this show anywhere podcasts are available. Have a good one. Be safe. Share some love. And tell a story.
Helga loves you.
Celebrate
Good night,
being
guys.
gay!
And most importantly, celebrate being gay.
Yay!
Good night, everyone.
Night night.
Night night.